Hello students. Today we are going to study about singular value decomposition of a matrix. Using this method we can find eigenvalue and eigenvector for a rectangular matrix. Directly we cannot find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors for a rectangular matrix. If we want to find eigenvalues and eigenvectors for the rectangular matrix, we need to convert that into positive definite matrix. By converting into positive definite matrix, the rectangular matrix becomes square matrix, and then only we can able to find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Now let us try to understand the singular value decomposition. Any m by n matrix can be factorized into A is equal to given matrix A equal to U into sigma into V transpose, where U is the left singular vector which are orthogonal in nature, and the columns of U are m by m matrix which are eigenvectors of A transpose. Suppose the given matrix is of order m cross n, where m is the number of rows and n is the number of columns, then U is a left singular vector and the columns of U are m by m matrix which are eigenvectors of A transpose, and V is the right singular vector which are orthogonal in nature, and the columns of V are n by n, where n is the number of columns of matrix A. So columns of V are n by n matrix which are eigenvectors of A transpose A, and sigma is singular values, and the order of sigma is a matrix of order same as the order of the given matrix. Suppose the given matrix is of order m by n, then sigma matrix is also of order m by n. When A has a rank R, the given matrix has rank R, then R singular values on the diagonal of sigma are the square roots of non-zero eigenvalues of both A transpose and A transpose A. And these values fill the first R places on the main diagonal of sigma when A has rank R, and the rest of sigma is 0. So singular value decomposition is A is equal to U sigma V transpose, where U is the left singular vector, sigma is the singular values, and V is the right singular vector. Now AV equal to U sigma. When A multiplies a column Vj of V, when A multiplies a column Vj of V, it produces sigma j times columns of U. Now let us try to understand the working procedure to find the singular value decomposition. First step, in the beginning we are finding A transpose and A transpose A for the given matrix. In the second step, we find the eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 of A transpose A. So find the eigenvalues of A transpose A and arrange the eigenvalues of A transpose A in the decreasing order. Step number 3, find the singular values for the matrix A transpose A. We can write the singular values sigma 1 as root of lambda 1 and sigma 2 equal to root of lambda 2 and so on. In the next step, step number 4, find the eigenvectors x1, x2 for each of the eigenvalues lambda 1, lambda 2 of A transpose A. And in the last step, is step number 5, calculate matrices V, U and sigma, where U is x1 by norm of x1, x2 by norm of x2 and so on, because U and V are also orthonormal vectors. So here we write V as V1, V2, etc., where V is x1 by norm x1, where x1 is the eigenvector of A transpose A corresponding to the eigenvalue. Now we have AB equal to U sigma. So we write AB1 equal to sigma 1 U1, that gives U1 equal to AB1 by sigma 1. Similarly, we can find vector U2 also. We have AV2 equal to sigma 2 U2, that gives U2 equal to AV2 divided by sigma 2. So this gives vector U1, U2. So we write vector U equal to, this vector is the left singular vector U equal to U1, U2, U3, etc. Now sigma is the singular values, that is sigma equal to sigma 1 0, next second row 0, sigma 2, where the diagonal entries are singular values. Now after finding the matrices UV and sigma, we write the singular value decomposition as A is equal to U sigma V transpose. Now to understand this, let us work out one problem on singular value decomposition. That is, first question, find the singular value decomposition of the matrix A is equal to first row 2 3, second row 0 2. Now let us follow the working steps. First step, we need to find A transpose and A transpose A for the given matrix A. So this is a given matrix. So we find A into A transpose, that is 2302 multiplied by 2032. That will be 13 6 6 4. Next we are finding matrix A transpose A. Matrix A transpose A is first row 2032, second row 32 and into 2302. So A transpose A is first row 4 6, second row 6 13. In the second step, we need to find the eigenvalues of A transpose A. To find the eigenvalues of A transpose A, we require characteristic equation. The characteristic equation is determinant A transpose A minus lambda equal to 0. That gives determinant 4 minus lambda 6, 6, 13 minus lambda equal to 0. On expanding this, we obtain 4 minus lambda into 13 minus lambda minus 36 equal to 0. That gives lambda square minus 17 lambda minus 36 equal to 0. So here we can find two lambda values, that is lambda equal to 1 and 16. We write these values in the decreasing order. So we take lambda 1 equal to 16 and lambda 2 equal to 1. This completes step number 2. Now in the next step, that is step number 3, we write singular values. The singular values are sigma 1 is square root of lambda 1, that is root 16 equal to 4, and sigma 2 is square root of lambda 2, that is equal to 1. So singular values are sigma 1 equal to 4 and sigma 2 equal to 1. Then in the next step, it is step number 4, we need to find the eigenvectors for each of the eigenvalues lambda 1 and lambda 2 of A transpose A. So first we take lambda equal to 16. The case 1, we take lambda equal to 16. And we find the vectors which satisfy A transpose A minus lambda into I into x equal to 0, where x represents column vector x1, x2, because the given matrix is of order 2. Now, we write the augmented matrix as A transpose A minus 16I equal to 0, because lambda value is 16. That is, first row minus 2, minus 12, 6 is to 0, and second row 6 minus 3 is to 0. So by writing row operation, we reduce this augmented matrix to echelon form. The required row operation is R2 is equal to 2 times R2 plus R1. That gives minus 12, 6, 0 and second row 0, 0, 0. So now it is reduced to echelon form. And we write the equation as minus 12x1 plus 6x2 equal to 0. That gives 12x1 equal to 6x2 and x1 equal to half x2, or x is equal to eigenvector x equal to x1 x2, where x1 is half x2, so it is half x2 x2, or it is x2 into half 1, or any non-zero multiple of this is an eigenvector for lambda equal to 16. So we take eigenvector for lambda equal to 16 as 1, 2. Now in the next case, case number 2, we take lambda equal to 1. So that is the next second lambda value, and the augmented matrix becomes A minus 1 into I, because lambda is 1. So A minus I is to 0. That will be 3, 6, 0, 6, 12, 0. Here also, by writing row operation, we reduce this matrix to echelon form. The row operation is R2 is equal to R2 minus 2 times R1. That gives 3, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now the equation is 3 times x1 plus 6 times x2 equal to 0, or x1 equal to minus 2x2. So we write the vector x as x is equal to x1 x2, where x1 is minus 2x2. So it is minus 2x2 x2, or column vector is x2 into minus 2 1. So eigenvector for lambda equal to 1 is x2 is equal to minus 2 1. Now we have obtained eigenvalues and eigenvectors of A transpose A. So in the next step, it is step number 5, we need to calculate matrices UV and sigma, where U and V are also orthonormal matrices. So we require vectors with normalized eigenvectors. So V is equal to V1, V2, where we write V1 as V1 equal to x1 by norm of x1, where x1 is column vector 1, 2, and norm of x1 is root 5. So 1 by norm x1 is 1 by root 5 into 1, 2. That gives column vector 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5. Similarly, vector V2 is x2 divided by norm x2, where x2 is minus 2, 1. So norm of x2 is root 5. So x2 by norm of x2 is 1 by root 5 into minus 2, 1. That will be minus 2 divided by root 5, 1 by root 5. So we write vector V with the first column V1, second column V2. That is V is equal to first column 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5, and second column minus 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5. Then we write sigma matrix. Sigma is the matrix with the diagonal entries are singular value. So it is 4, 0, 0, 1. Next we find U, vector U. So to find U, we have AV1 equal to sigma 1 U1. That gives U1 equal to AV1 by sigma 1. Already we have calculated V1 and sigma 1. So these values we substitute here to find U1. So U1 equal to matrix A is 2, 3, 0, 2 multiplied by V1. V1 is column vector 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5 divided by sigma 1 value is 4. That will be 1 by 4 into, when we multiply this, we obtain column vector 8 by root 5, 4 by root 5. That gives U1 equal to 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5. Similarly, we have A into V2 equal to sigma 2 U2. That gives U2 equal to A into V2 divided by sigma 2. That is A 2, 3, 0, 2 multiplied by V2. V2 is minus 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5 divided by sigma 2 is 1. So we are getting U2 is equal to column vector minus 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5. Now we write U equal to U1, U2. That is U is equal to first column 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5, and second column minus 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5. So after getting U, sigma and V, we write the singular value decomposition of A as A is equal to U into sigma into V transpose. That is A equal to U. U is 2 by root 5 minus 1 by root 5. 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5, and sigma matrix is 4, 0, 0, 1, and V transpose, this is transpose of V, that will be 1 by root 5, 2 by root 5, minus 2 by root 5, 1 by root 5.